Here is the star program that we wrote. It's in subprogram 1, tab 25 of basics. It's just a small program, goes from there down to here. Guess we should refer to it as a routine. It would be called routine 125. It sets R to 0 and then never changes it. It sets S, the size, to 100. The alternate size to 50. It sets X to 140. None of them change values over time. Here we'll execute the star application. There it is. A star, but it's not in motion. Well, that's no fun in JavaScript, because in JavaScript we not only have the height of something and the width of something, but we have the ability to change it over time. So we'll go back to the program and we'll say, well, the first thing we have here is the rotation. What if we tried to make it spin? So instead of setting RS to 0, we'll put that instruction in update mode, and we're going to wrap RS from 0 to 23. So this is going to be a wrap instruction. Wrap RS, and we're going to put here 24 E, and replace that instruction, moved it down here, wrap RS 24. RS is going to go from 0 to 23. So the next thing we want to do is make it go faster. So we're going to say multiply it by 4. Well, we'll go 0, 4, E, and that instruction we'll put below it. So we do a wrap on the number, and then we multiply it by 4 to make it go faster. So now let's execute it. Oh, now we have it spinning around. So now the time dimension is working. So now we'll go back to the program, and the next thing is S. Well, what we can do is use the tick to change that. The value of tick always increases 1 each time it goes around. So instead of saying set SS to 100, we're going to say here, we're going to use the tick. Tick SS 40. And we'll replace the instruction with 40. Then, to make it go faster, we're going to multiply that by 3. Zero, 3. Put that below it. So now we have it going between 0 and 39 multiplied by 3. Well, I suppose we could look at that and see what's happening. Not quite the effect we want. So we go back to the program. First of all, it's not big enough. That's why you saw it eat itself up. So what we're going to do is we're going to add something to S. We don't want it going to 0. So add the S. We're going to use 50. 50. Put that line below the previous line. So now it's going to be a little bigger. It should look a little differently now. See, it has some size to it now. Okay, we go back to the program. What it is, it doesn't look like it's growing because the S value we always left at 50. So we're going to treat that a little differently now. We're going to update the setting of S to 50 and say set S to SS. And we're going to put that instead of setting S to 50. So we're going to replace it. But we want it to be smaller than SS. So the next one we're going to say divide S. Take that away. We're going to put the 2 there. By 2. E. Now we put that below it. We set S to SS, and then we're going to divide it by 2. So as you remember, it swaps between S and SS. We want to make sure that S is smaller. So now we'll execute it, and see, it all appears to get bigger together. Alright, the point gets further out, and the inside point gets further out also. We'll go back to the program. Well, a roll will also make something change. So we're going to roll XS. Well, that's right here. We're going to change set XS to roll it. Okay, roll XS. We want it to change 100 times. And we're going to use W as our work register. A roll needs a work register to store the current position. Okay, so now XS is going to go to 100 and go 100 back to 0. So we're going to replace it with that. Now if we execute it to see what's happening already, we can see it's moving, but it's not moving like we want. Let's go back there. We roll it, and to make it go faster, we're going to right away multiply it by 8. 008 E, and we're going to put that below there. Now let's execute it again. Now we actually see it moving. We go back to the program. But now we want to make sure that it's not way over here to the side off the screen. So we're going to add 100 to it. We're going to say add to XS 100. Put that below the last line we went. Now we'll see what's going to happen. Rolls over there. Rolls back. All the time it's spinning and changing size. So we brought animation to the star. While programming, get information from the glossary by clicking Info. Thank you for watching.